What is going on, people? Welcome back. Welcome back to the 2-3. Today, we are moving away from Pokemon. Maybe for a little bit. Who knows? I really had an itch that needed to get scratched, and it's going to go back to PlayStation 1, and we're going to be playing Lunar 2, Eternal Blue Complete. I'm planning to do a full playthrough of this, and this is part 1. If you've never played the Lunar series before, I strongly recommend it. Ton of fun, great story, fun characters, hilarious moments, great combat. It's a wonderful game, wonderful series, and I would recommend starting with 1. But I don't have one. I have it downloaded, but I prefer physical copies, so this is what I got. So let's have some fun. Again, I want to shout out to everyone who stops by on stream, checks me out, says hi, and everyone who pops in on YouTube and finds me somehow and checks out the videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the love and support. Like, follow, sub. It doesn't cost you anything to follow, and certainly helps me out a whole lot. So again, thank you, and I hope you enjoy Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. Let's get into it. Start a new game. I just need to close my door really quick. All set. I'm excited for this.
However, Althena took pity on that world and transformed it into a place of beauty and wonder. She called the new world Lunar. Time and circumstance conspired to force Althena to populate Lunar with people from the Blue Star, and just as on the world from which they came, life was held in a delicate balance. Through times of peace, war, chaos, and battle, the Blue Star loomed as the only constant in the new world. Thousands of years passed, burying the origin and purpose of the Blue Star in the sands of time. Eventually, inhabitants of Lunar forgot why the Blue Star was there or how it came to be, until a girl awakened that could join the two worlds, or tear them apart forever.
Man, it has been so long since I played this. This is really taking me back. I don't even remember who the main protagonist is and the main antagonist. But we'll see soon enough. And I wonder if that's Luna. Luna in the first game is the embodiment of a goddess, the goddess Athena, I think. And she has a lot of power. Magical power. She's primarily a healer, but she does learn certain spells that can be very useful. Later on in the game, she becomes more useful. She's not the main character though, so I think that's the same person in a different role, different capacity. in this game. Can you imagine back in early 90s getting a hold of something like a PlayStation? I mean, I remember it. Getting my first PlayStation and the different games that we had as kids, sitting down and playing and seeing things in this much graphic detail. I mean, and how clean this looked, you know. And when you get into the gameplay and you see the characters and you see, they're not quite 8-bit, but when you see them, thinking, holy cow, this is what I'm looking at right now. I mean, it looks great even now. Obviously, things are well above that in quality, but nowadays, but it's nuts. It looks so good. I need to get my hands on a copy of the first game, physical copy, because there are a lot of great memories behind that for me. Me and my siblings.
Something's gone terribly wrong.
And here we go.
Ruby, did you say something?
It's your main character. And his sidekick.
Great. Don't tell me you're hearing voices now.
I'm
Ruby.
sure I heard something. I should have brought Grandpa's chisel. This is way harder than I thought.
Hurry up and get the dragon's eye. The timer's almost run out on the trap.
Trap? What trap?
What trap?
Ah! Why didn't you tell me about that earlier?
I did, but you were too wrapped up in getting the jewel to listen.
Oh yeah, the jewel. Hold on, I've almost got it.
Hurry, Hero.
There, I got it.
Right sapphire jewel. It's beautiful and it's all ours. Ours.
What's that rumbling?
Oh no! The exit's closing! Hurry!
Oh, Hero, don't die on me. You just can't die.
I'm okay, Ruby. It's just a few bruises.
Okay, that's it. No more exploring for us. I can't do this anymore, Hero. We always end up getting in some sort of
Ruby, listen.
What?
Ah! Come on, Ruby, let's get out of here! Well, looks like you've caught us in another messy situation. Oh, by the way, if you haven't figured it out, my name is Hero, and the flying cat is named Ruby. She says she's actually a baby red dragon, but I don't know if I quite believe her. She doesn't care though. We've been friends for what seems like forever. My grandfather Gwen is an archaeologist who taught us how to explore ancient ruins like this. Well, not exactly like this. Grandpa'd have a coronary if he saw me in this kind of danger, but you get the idea. I think it's so cool that these dungeons and ruins that time forgot can be found and explored by someone like me. The world I live in today is a result of things that happened long ago. Someday, I'll gather enough information from ruins like these to prove that.
Whoa!
I don't know where he fell from to land in a spot like that, but that's weird. Oh, I'm sorry, clicking through. Ooh, that was too close for comfort. One of the Inferno ghouls singed my wings. Uh-oh, we better head back to Grandpa's house before he starts to worry about us. Are we down? Oh, okay. So they must have run from here and just dove out of the way. Okay. First thing I always do, save a spot. I don't want to have to go through that all over again. I'll have a game. So we start level 5. If I remember correctly, the game itself can be grind heavy in certain locations, and the monsters here can be kind of tough. So we'll do a little bit of that. I don't want to hold up the playthrough of the story by doing too much grinding, although I really don't mind doing it myself, so let's see what happens. One of the cool things about it is as your characters grow, their abilities grow. Enter Ruby. Ruby and in the previous game, the helper Null, they do things like that. They'll attack different enemies, Sometimes they'll drop a heal, sometimes they'll drop a revive, which is so clutch. If you're in a pinch or you don't have any items, one really cool aspect of the game. You may have noticed your character Hero moved a certain amount of spaces to attack. Once he attacked and did enough damage to kill the one enemy, he moved more spaces. I'm using the AI, I guess, to attack. Maybe not. But if he were to attack one and be able to move close enough to the next target, he may be able to attack again, which would be super good. But, yeah, so he does have 2 attacks off the bat, which is great. And I think as you gain levels, he might actually gain another or a 3rd attack. So that's what your battle looks like. I only used attacks. I didn't check to see if I had magic. Run away from all those flaming monsters and giant boulders really wore me out. Hero, why don't we stand at the statue and send a prayer of love to Athena? Okay. Always feel better after a blessing from a goddess. So as Ruby mentioned, this, we've already clicked on it, but this is a statue of the goddess Athena. And it heals us. It's not save. So one big thing is you have to remember to save your game constantly. So this is what the monsters usually look like. They're free roaming. Because the fly is a flyer, he can cross over the boundary and come get me. Running low on health and items, you have to be mindful of things like that. You can get into unwanted battles very easily. You can run, it's a chance. It's not guaranteed. Let's see. Do I have magic? I have a boomerang. And I guess it only attacks 1. That's a shame. Maybe if it could do a line or like a column, that would be cool. Let's just get in there and attack. Okay, cool. So he had enough spaces or moving actions to attack one and then move to another and be close enough to attack that second one. Which he should have no problem finishing. He's off here. That's awesome. So he only runs in short bursts, which is fine. Ooh, that is heavy damage. Let's see what Boomerang does.
Dodge this!
4, not bad. Definitely needed that. Nice. Having Ruby as a helper is so clutch, so ideal. And if that didn't prove it, I was on my way to an untimely grave. Alright, let's move along. Oh, if I recall, these little guys are strong.
Dodge this!
Okay. I'll take the attacks. Ruby, thank you. Do another magic against him. Hopefully beat him.
Dodge this!
Good. Sorry, because it's so early on, I need to get over here and heal every time. At least until I gain 1 level. So you can look at stats. Let's do that first. Let's figure it out. Okay, so I have 2 attacks, 24 attack, 27 defense. Not too bad to start. And 100. I don't know if that's. I need 146 more experience, or I need to get to 146. But we'll find out next attack, I guess. Next battle. So we have that Sapphire at the moment. We have Starlight, recovers a bit of MP. And Herbs, HP. Let's see what happens with this battle. If I level up now, it's to 146, which would be great. But, who knows? Yep, awesome. Got 2 attack, 1 defense, 2 agility, great. 1 speed, 2 wisdom, 1 magic defense. I don't think there are items just laying about, but I know there are chests hidden in different places, so those are things to look out for. Some chests can be opened right away, some can't.
Certainly, I am White Knight Leo, leader of Althena's Guard, and this is the dragon ship Destiny. Now then, listen up. You kids need to evacuate this area. I don't want to see any civilians accidentally caught in the middle of this thing. Return to your home immediately. Move it!
Hello, wife. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, what's up, sis? In the house. Thank you so much for joining. Autumn, that's Angelique. Blossom's ugly hat. So, I don't know how much you remember of this, Autumn, but I just got out of the cave in the beginning, which you don't do any battles in, they run out. So I'm working my way down to the town to see Grandpa Gwyn. Excuse me, but you just said you're the leader of the Athena's Guard. What is it exactly, and why would the goddess need you to protect her anyway? Oh, I gotta share. So, I've had the worst luck getting the stream up and running on the last few days. I've really wanted to get the PlayStation going, get some old school games in, especially this one, and I couldn't get it to work. So I had to get an HDMI splitter. I ordered it this morning, it arrived this afternoon, amazing, and I got it together. So I got the game up and running, and I'm using the PlayStation controller, and the up D-pad button doesn't work. And how do you play a game without a D-pad button? And this doesn't take analog, it was too soon for analog. So I'm like, man, what do I do? I gotta get a controller. I called GameStop, they don't sell PS3 controllers anymore. So I'm sunk. So I take the controller apart, I clean it, put it back together, I plug it in, it doesn't work. I'm lost, I'm so lost. I'm like, no. So, just because I had no other options, I took a controller that I bought for my PC off the shelf. It's wired and it plugs in via USB. And I plugged it into the PlayStation thinking it's not going to work. It's an Xbox controller. It works. That's what I'm playing with. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? This, finally, I get something that works. I got a plus. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy to be playing this now. So, what a pain. What a pain. Yeah, seriously. Xbox, but for the win, man. I mean, I'm using an Xbox controller to play, to operate a PlayStation 3. Looks like PlayStation's for the win all day. Because Xbox is interchangeable, who knows? Or maybe Xbox had that plan the whole time. What, are you so ignorant as to be unaware of the protectors of your world? Perhaps I should spare a moment to educate you, Hero. That is your name you spoke, is it not? Our world is approaching an era of darkness and destruction. Hero. It has been foretold. The prophecies are not yet set in stone. They speak of a possible future, not an inevitable one. The graphics, honestly, like I was saying that earlier, they have the cutscenes in the beginning, and it's going through and it's playing, and I think it was Luna that was in the beginning, walking out of his crystal chamber and looking out across the world. And I was saying, you know, that in itself, that cutscene was so clean and so pure for a PlayStation 1, early 90s. And I'm thinking, you know, we're sitting there as young children, and we're playing this, and we're seeing this for the first time, and this is our console, our first PlayStation, and this is what we're met with, and it's amazing. It's amazing. And, you know, then you get into something like this. I mean, even these graphics of gameplay, it's not blocky, it's pretty clean. Battle styles are great, it's a phenomenal game. Phenomenal. And that is why you currently behold the dragon ship Destiny. Athena's Guard is here to wield the goddess's strength and save this world from cataclysm. Now that I have enlightened you, Hero, I again ask you, Leave this place at once. And take your cat with you. I cannot guarantee your safety if you remain here any longer.
Helmsman, set a new course. Destination? Quinn's Research Outpost.
Someone needs to teach that guy what a cat looks like. Angelique, you're up. I didn't like what else he had to say either. An era of darkness? The destruction of the world? It creeped me out too, Ruby. What did he mean by that? And when he left, he shouted the name Gwyn. What does he want with Grandpa? Gah, speaking of Grandpa, he's going to be ticked if we're not home soon. Good point, Ruby. Let's get out of here. I don't remember in the first one how many attacks Alex started with. I don't know if you remember, was it 2? Hero starts with 2. I think it's great. Definitely serves us well right now. And Ruby is so much more helpful than I remember Null being.
Dodge this!
Clutch. So great.
Dodge this!
At least now, she's attacked every single turn. Which, that's amazing. It's great. I had to make sure to note and remember that there is no autosave in this. You have to remember to save, and when you heal, it doesn't save either, so if you lose, you lose. You're out of luck. Which was probably the most challenging part about these games back then. Unless, of course, I'm forgetting how we played these games, because I'm sure it was just like normal to do, right? And then you get used to the autosave feature when it came out, and you kind of get, I guess, call it lazy. You get lazy about saving.
Dodge this!
Oh, I didn't mean to do it on him. Whoops. All he's gonna do is big attack too. Well, of course. What an idiot. herbs. A male dimension hopping rogue. Kronos. I know it's not time, but I like that name. Or Talos. Does it have to be original? Yeah, you like that? Cletus? Cletus would be funny. A male dimension hopping rogue. How does he skip dimensions? How does he hop these dimensions? Does he use a device? Is it an innate ability? Did he learn this from someone? Generational type thing?
Dodge this!
I was thinking more modern a name. Okay. Power was dimensional. And does this person identify as male? Is it meant to have? Is the person meant to have a masculine name? Does it matter? Okay. Let me sit with it, and we'll shoot some names back and forth. Think about it a little bit. Show some light. Oh man, you're trying to get me banned. Sorry, wrong app. Oh my god. If it was the 20s and I showed you a little bit of ankle, we'd all get banned. That's as much as you get. A little bit of ankle to tease you. D&D RP character. Sounds good. Okay. You know, I'm still waiting on you to figure out, and maybe you're doing it and I'm just not a part of it, but figure out doing like a Discord channel D&D session. Even if we do like some kind of Steam gaming of that, I mean, I'd be so down to do some D&D RP type deal. I don't know if you have the people for it or not. I'm sure I could find people that would be interested in it. But I've really been in the mood to do a campaign like that. And we can get it together, and we can do this on my Twitch channel even. Or start a channel for that, specifically. I think that'd be really fun. We can get Angelique involved, whether she wants to or not. I think she'd have a lot of fun once she gets the hang of it, though. And you're welcome, Angelique. I'm glad that I could satisfy that request. Loud, proud, and live. My man, thank you so much, Super, for joining in. This guy is the best. If anyone in the chat, if anyone checks this out on YouTube, if you don't know Super Murgatroyd, if you haven't looked into it, this guy has the most incredible stream that I've been a part of. His content is so super positive, so welcoming, and he's there to help and to sustain people like me that are getting new to streaming. He even has them on and sponsors them during, different days of the week to get their name out. It's amazing. It's a great idea, and he's in my chat right now in my stream. He said he'd be here. I love that. Thank you for the follow through. And I love whatever someone said last night. I forget who that person was, but it's not about the follow, more about the follow through. So thank you, Super Murgatroyd. I appreciate having you here. I'm doing very well, as I hope you are. I got my old school games running, so I'm happy. Family's in the chat, my wife and my sister. So, this is amazing. Thanks for joining. Post Sword was learned on the level up. Fantastic, can't wait to use that. Phobos, if you're down for D&D, I might be able to set something up. Yeah, absolutely down. Absolutely. And again, we've got people around here too that, have their thing going and would like to jump on, do something. So yeah, let me know if you figure something out. Let me know. Super. Are you much of a game player yourself? I haven't caught any streams with that on it. Do you prefer any type of game? Do you prefer any generation or era of gaming? Blue, silver, and white days is Blink. Gold, green, and black days are Hero. Red days are Ruby. Makes sense. Dishwashing. So we finally got to Grandpa Gwynn's house. The ship that was outside looks like they're here. Lord Leo. Yes, Lord Leo, I have spent many years searching for the Blue Spire, but it remains a mystery to me, as it has been to everyone for 100 or hundreds of years. You can't possibly expect that I would know all of its secrets, or even any of them. Besides, what leads you to be more interested in the Spire at all? Blue stars, secret riddles. Ha! What a simple life you lead, my aged archaeologist. My work is of much greater importance than digging up the offal of our ancestors. The Destroyer is coming to our world, and the Blue Spire is the place at which it will enter. The goddess Althena has given me direct and explicit orders to eradicate the Destroyer. Super, I have played my fair share of Hollow Knight. What a phenomenal game. Absolutely fantastic. Hard type genres, not so much. I haven't played too many of those. Friends and family absolutely love the Silent Hill, Parasite Eve, Resident Evil games, and I've watched and been a part of quite a bit of that though, so I definitely enjoy watching people play them. Games that you can play with others like Among Us. Again, I haven't played that yet, but I plan to. I hear it's a lot of fun, especially with a group of people that you know. So I'm excited to try something like that. But DVD, I'm not sure what that is. If you could let me know. Just working on Little Nightmares, yeah. And are they coming out with a new one of Little Nightmares, or is it out? Yeah, Parasite Eve definitely needs a remake. Great game. I remember that you really enjoyed that, Phobos. Dead by Daylight, yeah. That one's popular though, now. Goddess Althena, a demon in the Tower of Blue? Bah, you speak nonsense. Utter nonsense. Whether you believe me or not, Gwyn, I require your help, and I shall not leave without it. Good old Grandpa Gwyn standing his ground. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Thank you. I appreciate you lurking. I appreciate you being here. Take your time. And again, thank you. So we'll catch you at some point, and I'll definitely be back in your stream. The story was awesome. Combat mechanics were challenging enough to be satisfying when you get them in the end. Yeah. You know, it's games like that where you really have to work through the game and really experience the game in order to reveal or become, you know, what the character is supposed to be, meant to be, and or unlock those crucial parts of the story. I think is so rewarding because you took the challenge, you got to that point, and that's your reward. I mean, what more can you say about it? Check all the things, look in every corner. Yeah, I mean, look, you already know. the A button, well, I say A because it's an Xbox controller, but the X button gets clicked so much. Hero, what's wrong with you? You walked right past Grandpa Gwyn without saying a word. Yeah, I did. Yeah. No. I walked past Grandpa Gwyn because you gotta check everything. This is an RPG. My sister raised me well on RPGs. Ruins research list: Dragon Tower Ruins, Star Dragon Tower, Goddess Tower, Blue Spire, especially the Spire. So that's like the big thing, obviously. Come on. Alright, we'll talk to them. Talk to him first, and then go back for that chest. Alright, Gwyn. What do you got? Grandpa, we're home. There you are. If you weren't always late, I might have started worrying about you. This is Lord Leo, the head of Althena's Guard. He wants to know about the Blue Spire. Yes, and as I was about to explain, I don't have the time for a history lesson. I have but a single question for you, Gwyn. How does one break that seal of the Spire's entrance? Ah, yes. Well, that is indeed the million silver question, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure, of course, but it seems to me that if one were to take the... I don't have time to act on a hunch, old man. If you don't know the way inside, I shall simply have to destroy the Blue Spire with a blast of the Destiny's Dragon Cannon. Yeah, the ever-elusive lock chest. They always have them. Just about every single game, you see the blue chest, or the gold chest, or this one is the reddish chest. You smell like galleon in the making. Oh yeah. Hero, you have a kind face and a strong will, which makes you a valuable commodity. Why don't you leave this foolish field of archaeology and join us in Althena's Guard? You have the potential to be a great warrior, Hero. I know a good man when I see one. Ha! Oh, I just bet you do. Ruby doesn't like him. Why would Hero want to trade his freedom for your servitude? He won't work for you. You are grating on my nerves, little one. Did you never learn to speak only when spoken to? Rutrow. Unless you have suddenly recalled the information I seek, I shall take leave of you now. I must prepare myself and the members of Althena's Guard to confront the Destroyer. And for your safety, Gwyn, I suggest that you stay away, far away, from the Blue Spire. For it is soon to be a battlefield upon which the Destroyer shall become the destroyed. Total bad guy material. Yeah, he's gonna be taken over by the Destroyer, not destroy the Destroyer. That arrogant fop! Claim the goddess has come to our world once again as a human, and is issuing orders directly to him. Very strange. And this Destroyer he spoke of. Something's up, my boy. That's for certain, and I don't like the smell of it. Not one bit. Grandpa Gwyn's got some fresh ears. He sounds legit. Yeah, he does. Oh dear, Hero. Hero, my boy. Come quickly. You have to see this. Something's happening at the... Hurry, lad. Hurry! Oh my gosh. Alright, old man. I'm coming. I'm with the old man. Absolutely. Here we go. Look, Hero. Do you see that strange beam of light shining forth from the Blue Spire? It's aimed directly into the heavens, pointed towards the blue star. Cue Luna's music. La 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 la. No one knows about that. I think we have witnessed the arrival of the Destroyer, my boy. Just as Lord Leo predicted, and I have the awful feeling that we're all going to be in a world of trouble. Let's check out the light. Let's go to the Blue Spire. Well, let's go to the Blue Spire. This game takes place on the moon at first. Oh, is that where we are? I didn't pay attention to the opening credits. Never do. Let's go to the Blue Spire and find out what just happened. Aren't you dying to know? Well, you don't want to ask your old man grandfather if he's dying to know a question or an answer. Maybe we can find out the answers to all the questions you have about that place. And we can warn Lord Leo if the Destroyer has arrived. We'll be heroes. Ah, yes. I suppose you do have a point there, my boy. The blue planet is Earth. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Well, then go get my weapon in the basement. It might be a little rusty, but it'll do. I'll get the things we need from the house, although there's only one item we must have. I'm not letting you or Ruby travel to the Spire by yourself, that's for certain. Let's go. This is so exciting, Hero. What do you think we're going to find at the Spire? Well, other than a fantastic adventure, of course, you got that right. Not that I didn't like the Dragon Ruins, but I can't help but feel that something really amazing is about to happen. Oh, chest item, that's right. We are going to get Dine's sword, maybe? Nah. There's no way. It made it to the moon? The oldest knife I've ever seen. I wonder where Grandpa Gwen got it from. Ancient dagger. I wonder if that is Remus? 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 I think that was his name. Is that his dagger? Isn't that what he used? Alright, let's see. We can equip. Yeah, give me that boost. Nice. Oh, dude. Tell me. Alright, Gwen. Oh, I knew I put it away for safekeeping. I'd just forgotten where it was. This jewel is the key that opens the entrance to the Blue Spire. Hold on to it for me, alright? The left opal. And in the cutscene in the beginning, Hero and Ruby were hanging upside down on a dragon's head and chiseled out the right opal jewel, which was in the eye socket, of course. Obviously. So now we have left and right. I guess those are the keys. Be sure to equip the weapon you took from the chest. It's no use to... Yeah, of course. Good work, my boy. You've already equipped your weapon. RPG player right here, guys. Let's see. Guys and girls. Let me be inclusive here. I can see you're anxious to get going. Absolutely. Come on. Let's go. I have to admit that I'm quite excited myself. I haven't been on an adventure in ages. Any guesses as to how old Grandpa Gwen is? Doesn't look like a human, so I'm sure he's quite old. Hundreds. Old eyes are key tropes. Okay. Keys trope. Yeah, exactly. D&D style. Well, let's get moving, my boy. The Blue Spire is due north of here. Mighty hard to miss. Right on. Now we got Grandpa Gwen. Heal, my boy. He's got the mace, that's right. And he is a heavy hitter. Due north. There's Lord Leo's little ship. Puddle jumper. Uh-oh. Phobos, to your character. I don't know where I got this from, but what about Bali? B-A-L-I. It seems like it's got Indian roots to it. I think that's a pretty neat name. I'm sure you could create, or not even create, build that into your character's backstory, because I'm sure you've probably already created it. Here I am just clicking through these things. Alright, let's see. Statues give me the creeps. Yep, they're staring at us. Yep, I know they are. Guardians of the Blue Spire. They'll awaken only if the Spire's threatened. Okay. It's probably best to not tempt fate, of course. Let's step away and stay quiet. Yeah, probably for the best. Oh, and look at that. The door is a dragon's head. Here's the entrance, Hero. Hand me the jewel I gave you earlier. It's time to put it to use. Now if we put the jewel into the eye like this, the door should open. I like it. The pick I have is from an appropriate skin. Oh, check that out, dude. Bali. I think I kind of like that too, man. I don't know where it came from. It literally just popped into my head. Left opal. It's a perfect fit, my boy. My eyesight isn't what it used to be, but I can certainly see that the door hasn't opened. I followed the procedure, just as it was written in the book. Very strange indeed. Well, Grandpa Gwen, your eyesight isn't the only thing that failed. Right, Sapphire Jewel. Let's see what happens. Eureka, I should have realized that we needed 2 jewels to open the entrance, not 1. I didn't know you'd found the dragon jewel, hero. I suppose it's from the dragon ruins. What else haven't you told your old grandpa? Are there any more secrets I should know? Ah, well, I should have realized that you were ready to explore the ruins, my boy. You've gone and grown up on me, hero. Much as your grandpa hates to admit it. Ah, you're welcome. You're welcome, sis. I can't really, do too much else. I've never been good at, creating these ideas, backstories, things like that, but I'm glad I could help here. It's fun. I'll probably need your help creating a character of my own, so when the time is right, when you figure out if you can get something together or not for D&D, let me know. We'll work on characters. We'll save it as we enter a new place. Again, for those who don't know, saving, super important, super important. Being that this is a PlayStation 1 game, autosave feature didn't exist for this game. As I've said before, we've either become complacent, we've gotten used to that autosave feature on the other games, or we've just forgotten that this was a thing. But if you jump back in and play these old school games and you don't save, you lose, that's it. You'll start over from the last time, and that's so unfortunate. Alright, the slime and the brain picker. Look at that. What a design. I wonder, are those little eyes on it? Maybe pustules? That's so gross. Oh, post sword. I wonder if I can get him from that distance, though. He's the healer. Good. Let's beat those slimes, Grandpa Gwen.
Dodge this!
Man, he did 20 damage and those slimes are still alive? Get out of here! Alright. That post sword just destroyed the brain picker though. So, big ups on that. Let me reach out to my younger brother, see if this knucklehead can join us. Bring some people. Alright, so we've got left, right, and center. Looks like they connect. Angel's Tear. I believe that's like a revive. I don't have to think, I can look. Revives a fainted friend. Perfect. So we'll go right first. Okay, there's a slime on the ground. Let's beat the slimes. That's a lot of slime. There he is! Look at that, dude! This is a true classic. Yes, it is, my friend. Unfurred. My brother Matt is in. Say hello, Phobos. Thank you for joining us, Mordecai. Matt, this is not the first one, as I don't have a physical copy. I do have it downloaded, but there's just something about having that physical copy in hand and playing it, sliding that into the PlayStation. It's so great. It's so great. All right. Okay, so what does this do? Okay. Whatever it does, it looks important. So that was right. And yeah, they moved that over. Okay. So we'll have one over on the bottom there and one up top, and that'll move all three, I'm assuming. That'll give us a platform so we can get across. That damage. Matt, you know that Phobos is autumn, right? I know it's been a while since you've been on a stream, I guess, or seen the gamer tag handle. Yeah, okay. Dude, I forgot. Those crits are serious. So Matt, I was telling Autumn and Angelique's in the chat. I was telling them earlier that I had the hardest time with my streams lately trying to just connect. At first the Switch was giving me trouble, finally got that back online and was streaming Pokemon, but then I really wanted to play this or some other old school RPGs, and I was going to use the PlayStation 3 for it because they play PS1 games. So I got the PlayStation out, dusted it off. I got the play some started in the background, so not 100% there, but I'll be listening. Thanks, dude. Yeah, so I got the PlayStation dusted off, had it all connected, was ready to play, and for whatever reason, it wasn't connecting to Streamlabs. It wasn't connecting through my capture card. Nothing was working. So I was like getting really frustrated. I said, hey, I'm done. I was getting headaches. I'm done. I'm not going to bother. And then I looked it up yesterday, and it turns out that HDMI splitters help dissolve that problem. So I ordered one, and Amazon killed it. I ordered one this morning, and it got here this afternoon. So I connected it, super excited, let's go. I got all the wires plugged in. There's like 12 wires just for that. Got it turned on. It pops up on my stream. Love it. I'm so excited. I'm like, Ange, let's go. I'm gonna go stream. It's working. Get up here, ready for the stream, and I go to operate the game, right? And now my controller is not working. The original PS3 controller. The up on the D-pad does not work. And you just can't play a game without that directional pad. So I'm losing my mind, man. I'm so upset. I'm like, man, this is just not supposed to happen. Unreal. So I took the whole controller apart and cleaned it. Put it back together. Fine. That's great. This is gonna work. It didn't work. Nothing changed. I was so mad. So I took the controller out, and because I had no other options, I said, whatever. I see a controller that I got for the computer that has it's a wired USB. I said, who knows? Might as well try it. Don't you know that it worked? That's what I'm playing on right now. And believe it or not, it's an Xbox controller, Microsoft brand. How crazy is that? I'm playing a PlayStation 1 game on a PS3 with an Xbox inspired controller. I never would have believed it. I didn't think it would have happened either, but here we are. It's so grateful, so grateful.
Dodge this!
Yes, it was a wild ride. It was days of frustration. There's someone in the chat, Super Murgantroid. If you can go and drop him a follow, his community is phenomenal. But I was so frustrated with stuff, and I jumped into his channel last night, and it's such a positive stream. It was kind of uplifting, and it was a lot of good conversation in there, and you know, just kind of what I needed. Like, let's chill, relax. You know, there was 40 some odd people in there just having conversations. It was great. It was great. All right, what do I do here? Gwen is gonna run right past these guys. He's like, no thank you. Ah, there you go. My man. Not bad. They did a ton of damage to me, but... And what was there, 5 of them? I guess it could have gone worse. Got the critical in the beginning. Entering a new area. So we'll save it. We'll use some of Gwen's magic this time. At this point, Heal Litany is for 1 ally at 4 MP. Calm Litany is all allies, but 12 MP. And we don't have 12 MP worth of people in here. So using Heal Litany per person is the better move. So you're not wasting MP. You don't just gain magic back. It doesn't just build up over time. You can use items, but we have 1 Starlight. That recovers just a bit of MP. So be sparing with your healers. You do come across a shrine every now and again, but I don't see one, and there's quite a few enemies over here. Autumn, if you haven't jumped into Super Murgantroid's channel and dropped him a follow, I'd really appreciate that if you could check him out as well. I'm telling you right now, you're not going to regret it. The content's great. Also, Autumn, if I remember, and this might have been the PSP version, but in battle, couldn't you move your character first to attack? Like move, I don't know. Maybe that's for defense. Done and done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's, I don't know, Crescent Moon Chamber, maybe? I don't know if this is important or not, but I'm sure it is. What? Oh, Lunar 1, the first one. Silver Star Story, or whatever it's called.
Dodge this!
Once I get rid of this guy, we'll see what defense can do. Ah, okay, yeah, so in defense, you can move around this way, whatever. I just, for some reason, I thought that for attacking, you could move your character first. I think it just recharges something in defense. Yeah, I thought, like, okay, so I'll use the example for defending. I thought you could move your character here, let's say, for the attack, and then when you did the attack, you would be in this position, and then I would attack 1, and then be right there to attack 2. But I guess maybe they made up for it by just letting the AI handle that. It'll have him move wherever it sees fit. I don't know. Alright, let's wrap this thing up here and figure out what that other chamber was about. Who dropped that ball? Fight this. Oh, God, they're fast. Try to be slick, run around it. Alright, let's see. Post sword does not go ahead. I'll have him drop that eel.
Dodge this!
Oh! Oh! Maybe that's like a voodoo type deal. You get rid of the main one, and the other bodies drop. Maybe it's like a puppeteer type. Cool. Oh. Not bandage boy. Nice, that was cool. So you get rid of the purple one first, and the others drop. But I didn't check experience. I wonder if you get experience for them too. You should, right? You'd think? I would think you'd get it. Okay, so this chamber is a star, shooting star. There was a half moon, a shooting star. Not a half moon, a crescent moon. Alright, what is that? Star of David? I mean, is that the sun, maybe? It doesn't look like they pop back out, but... Alright, let's do that again. But I'm not wasting magic. I'm just gonna go for the attack. How do they move so far? They look like little gingerbread men, don't they? Yeah, so that's it. and get rid of the purple one, and it's done. And I didn't look at experience again. What am I doing? Not that I have a frame of reference to compare it to, but at least I'll know. Oh yeah, that's a lot of experience, or maybe it's not. I always thought they were undercooked putty. Yeah, like Power Rangers. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Dodge this!
I never understood. I guess, like, okay, watching that as a kid, the Power Rangers, the action was the action. You don't necessarily think too far into it, but thinking about it now, those putties were like your level 1 characters that were just supposed to be a nuisance. And some of them they could defeat in 1 or 2 punches, but some of them took so long to defeat. And they were really just in the way. And like, how? Were some stronger than others and we just didn't know about it? Or is it just, let's just make it as part of the script? Let's have Jason fight this guy for 10 minutes while, what's her name, Trini or whatever, the Yellow Ranger, while she's like dying and Billy is here having a sneeze attack when he lost his glasses. Trini. I like upgrading ones with weapons. Yeah. I mean, those made more sense, though, to be stronger and harder to fight, right? I don't know, maybe I'm forgetting the show. I don't forget the Green Ranger, though, and his Dragon Zord, and the Dragon Flute, or whatever they called it. Yes, sir.
Dodge this!
And then the Green Ranger became the White Ranger. I forget why. Oh, I'm not paying attention to Gwen. Uh-oh. We've got our first faint. Oh my word. Get him, Ruby, get him. Oh, massive crit. Still remember Lunar? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, having heard it, we've heard it a lot. Having heard it as much as we have, but even having heard it once, it's just so memorable. I don't know what else to say about it, you know? I'm going back because I didn't check below, and I'm sure there's nothing here, but... Okay, there's nothing there. Yeah, I'm sure you do. And I also have hung on to this bad boy. Let's do a little content reveal before we move on and save in this next area, shall we? Alright. We have this. We'll start with the contents within it. I think you'll remember. It has, I have to hold these pieces in. It has a map that we work with. It has little character pieces. They're a little square, and when you fold it in on itself, the little character pops up out of it. So you get to see who each character is, which is really cool. And then what you were referring to, Phobos. For the medallion. This is what she was wearing. They made note of it in the beginning of the game, in the cutscene. It's very cool. Old school collector's edition. Yeah, I was trying to get my hands on the first Lunar's collector's edition. I saw it for like 60 bucks online, and when I went to buy it, someone had scooped it up super quick. And why wouldn't they? And then there was another one, and it was like $100 or more, and I was like, well, that's too much, you know? Which maybe it's not, and maybe I just end up buying it. But my friend Vinny has it, and he's never played it before. I had to get him to try it, and I don't think he cares for it. So I tried to buy it off him. He doesn't want to sell it. So here's this. This is the game case. You have the one of 3 discs. We're using the first one. Here's the second with, I believe that is our Luna. She has the medallion. And the last disc is our favorite Ruby. So that's the game disc. This is the CD. It has the soundtracks. And a complete demo. Now, I don't know why they gave us a demo. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is the making of. The making of. So, my fault. It's the making of, and the entire soundtrack, which is really cool. And there's 24 unique songs on it, all for this game. You get all the soundtracks there. And then they gave you an art book, which, I mean, tell me, for the time, this is pretty in-depth. They give you a character timeline, the magic users, the different magics for the different people. You can get your different characters. You have your key items in here. This stuff is just so cool. The days of changing discs, I know, right? I know. It's like, man, like, it's that one thing where I guess it was better with the amount of content that they were giving us. You know, fine, that's great, but at least we didn't have to blow into the slot in order to get the disc itself to work, you know? But you did have to clean the disc and wipe it down. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm playing now. Lunar 2. Punk Butt. Oh, the days of changing discs. Still by far one of my favorite. Yeah, absolutely one of the best soundtracks for a game that I've heard in a long, long time. Absolutely. So yeah, that's like super exciting for me to have and to see. The first one will be even better to get and to play through again. Definitely something I want to do. Save it again. Phobos, you don't happen to have any of the old Pokemon cards that we all collected, do you? I cannot find any of the old ones that we used to have, and it's so disheartening to know that they're gone. I've looked at parents' house. Matt has looked. We can't find it. Uh-oh. There's a Guardian. Something's gonna happen. We're gonna fight a Guardian. I'm sure. We had to clean them with toothpaste. Is that what we used? I don't remember using toothpaste. But I'm sure we probably did. Hero Gwyn, look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Finally beat Galleon on your own. I remember Matt came in like King Kong, walking in there with his head held high. Oh, let me try. And he fought the final boss of the first one. And me and Autumn, me and Phobos were facing him and fighting him over and over and over again. And we couldn't beat this last boss. And we were so frustrated. And our younger brother came in. Let me try. And he did. First try, he beat the boss. We were like, we were happy. But we were like, well, Well, how? How did that happen? That's not right. That's not right at all. We should have been the ones to do it. We put the time in, grinding, getting through the story, fighting these challenging battles. But it was good to see the end of it. I'll say that. And I love that we just got a heal there. The Great Granny Migration. It probably did get lost. It sucks. It sucks that we lost all of that. Yeah, Matt, you definitely messed him up pretty good. He stole our victory. But I'll tell you what, you know, Matt didn't want to play the games. At least he didn't make it seem like he wanted to play those games. But we didn't really let him play either. Now that I remember it, still don't really know how I did it. And even like when I got the PlayStation 2, Matt was so mad that I didn't pick a sports game, or I guess maybe Grand Theft Auto. No, because I like Grand Theft Auto, but I went and picked Final Fantasy X, I think, as the first game that we got. And he was so mad. And I'll never forgive you for that. My one eternal grudge. Oh no. You gotta let it go. You gotta let that go. Defense down 10. Good lord. Remind me to kill the mask first.
Dodge this!
You guys, man. You holding on to these things. Stop spamming caps. Oh no. No! 55 messages were deleted by a moderator? Nightbot timed out for 5 seconds. Reason stop spamming caps and all that. Alright, look. Phobos. It was our victory to win. Commander Root. Commander Root, say what's up. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I don't know how long you've been here, but I appreciate you being here. I guess I have my Nightbot set to shut down the spamming of caps. And I think it might be 10 letters or something, but I don't know. You can give it a try. Just keep it under 10 letters. It says 55 messages were deleted by a moderator, though. Like, what messages am I missing that this moderator is deleting? Did you guys see that message? Like, it's crazy. Phobos had spammed a message in all caps, and my Nightbot apparently doesn't like that. Oh. Yeah, now he's getting bullied. Oh no. Somebody needs to ban my Nightbot. Can we do that? Let's see. Nightbot, who are you? Nightbot, you are banned, my friend. Drop the hammer. You were being emphatic. No, I know. I know. We are dropping the hammer on my Nightbot. I'll have to go in and check the settings, but I mean, look, I don't get a lot of people in. At least at one given time, and that's cool. That's fine. I can have a conversation, everything. So I don't think having these strict controls from the Nightbot are really necessary, but I definitely want to make sure that I keep them active when I start getting, 20, 30, 40 people in a stream at once, because I don't want to get people annoyed, and I don't want to get annoyed.
Dodge this!
You're right. I mean, that's the way to, like, show that expression of emotion. How do you do that on keys without... Like, let's try it, right? Let's see. Which one feels better? Like, I'm screaming. I'm screaming. Do you believe the first one or the second one? Right. The first one. Unless you're my brother and you're a funny guy and want to say the second.
Dodge this!
I want to remind everyone in the chat, drop that like and follow. If it's free to do. If you're watching on the YouTube videos that are posted, make sure you subscribe. Also free to do. If you love my content, hit the notification button to make sure that you're getting all the notifications when I go live or when I drop a new video. Thank you so much for the love and support, and it keeps me doing what I'm doing. Yeah, the boomerang is really cool. Really cool. Didn't even realize he had one until I used the move. Yeah, the second one does, it feels like I'm not into it. It's kind of like, meh. Like, I'll yell, but,
Dodge this!
I'm pretty sure they give you that's battle music, right? But I'm pretty sure they give you alternate music when you're fighting a boss or in, oh shoot, what is this? Gargoyles. When you're in a different type of battle like that. I don't know how the first one was, if it carries over, but oh, I gotta kill that angel. Is that what it is even? We're gonna have to do a Discord call on one of the streams, make it classic game. Yeah, of course. The three of us and Mo. If she wants. Who's Mo? Haley? Could be interesting. I don't know about that, I'll tell you. I don't know about her. I don't think she'd really be into it. You use the middle names only. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I get why you do it. Wing gains a level. We learn Squall. He learns Fractured Armor. Okay. Let's check that out. I think she'd be more into hanging out and watching us. Yeah, probably. She'd be on her phone, doing whatever she does. And then, we'd get excited over something, and then she'd probably say, oh, yeah, I was there. Alright, so before we go further, let me pause a second and set up a little backdrop real quick. Are you gonna do it back here? Okay.
I turn the pet light off next. Keep the light behind you.
Make this a little bit more personal. I said, how do you do? I think she'd be more than hanging out. Yeah. Making outsider commentary about the games she knows nothing about. Well, I don't know. If you tell her that Harry Styles is a part of the game, I think you might just have her. She just loves that guy. Or Chris Evans as Captain America, because she loves him too. Oh, there we go. Squall's an AoE, so we'll use that. No. Although I want to use it. I want to get rid of this enough.
Dodge this!
Maybe some Pokemon I'm trying to get her into. I just don't think. I don't think she'll be into it.
I didn't understand that.
Haley's a lost cause when it comes to video games. Yeah, I would agree with that. An older game, a ROM hack like Pokemon's, I don't think so, man. I really don't think that anything video game related is really anything she'd be interested in. I just don't. Yeah. See, I think that your love and passion for Pokemon is not being transferred into this thought of let's get Haley into it, because even though it might be easy and fun, easy enough and fun, I think you have to enjoy it to play it though, I really do. The new Pokemon Snap, maybe. Oh man, dude. That's the my dying day. Yeah, of course. It's a great idea. The Pokemon Snap is certainly a great idea. Alright, let's do it. Oh no, it's not gonna hit them both. Alright, well I need to do it, so. It does look so good. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do a playthrough of the first one. And I don't have a Wii U. Matt, do you have a Wii U? And if you do, I need it. I need to download the old Snap and do a playthrough. Aha! Perfect. I'm gonna need that. Please and thanks. I'll buy it from you. Let me know how much you wanted to sell it for, and we'll work something out. Alright, look, I'm not gonna say that I won't take it for free, but you don't have to give it to me for free if you're looking to sell it. So, just I'll leave it out there, but either way, that's fine. Who are your predictions for the final boss in Snap? Knowing how many gens? I don't know, but I hope it's not Eternatus. I'll say that. Yeah, thank you. I already ate one. Yeah.
I think you got it.
6.
6.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel it's probably Calyrex. Oh. That'd be fun. I feel they'll be similar vibe, but the horse moving around a lot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, good thought. And I wonder if you can do certain things throughout the game in order to get the different type of horse. Psychic baby like Mew, yeah.
Dodge this!
That would be cool. Definitely. I chose Nightmare as well. Yep. Right now I'm working on all the legendaries. I just got all the birds. I haven't done the Reggies yet, which I guess I have to. I don't want to do the Reggie Dracos because I want to shiny hunt them, and it's gonna take forever. So, I guess if I was playing it right now, I would be trying to complete the decks as much as I could. I guess it was an obvious choice. I didn't think that the ice one was that great. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh. Alright, I need to save. Yeah, the shade. Shadow looks cooler. The riddles. The riddles aren't hard, honestly. I know there's some fun in figuring it out yourself, but if you need help, let me know. What's his name? The chief gives pretty good hints. Those pesky misleading corner. Yeah, right? I'm getting caught up here. You just haven't looked at them yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not terribly hard. I'm trying to remember what they were, but I know 2 of them. They're not difficult. Crystal Guardian guy.
Dodge this!
Ooh, 60 damage. Been chasing down those forks too. I know. Oh my god. Articuno I got first. No, Moltres. I got Moltres first, then Articuno, and then Zapdos. Zapdos wasn't really that much of a pain as I thought he'd be, but finding him was harder than finding the other two. Using the legend, and that's Articuno, yeah. It's phenomenal. They did a great job reworking the types and the styles. They look great. Phenomenal. Moltres was the worst. Moltres was fast? Ooh, the Zapdos was fast. Need to find me a healing spot here. Anything. Bueller. Moltres was fast over the water. See, I got him back on, what the hell they call the island? It's escaping me. Whatever the last DLC was on the island. I didn't have a problem getting him. I didn't go out on the water. I caught him on land.
Dodge this!
We're going to get through as much of this as we can, and then I'm going to call it a night. See if we can't find that boss soon. I noticed that Angel's cannon is blinking. I wonder if that's a special attack it's setting up or not. I didn't notice it doing that before.
Dodge this!
And I guess we won't know. Bomb Angel. These names, yeah, they're just something else, yeah. Alright, well, down leads to where we were. I need a heal. All those chests. This one is blinking too, so maybe that's common.
Dodge this!
slime there. Healing nut. That's funny.
Dodge this!
Bottom left takes me back down. This was back to the beginning area. But thank you. Try to get me a level up soon. Out of mana. Yeah, that's alright.
This!
I forget, I haven't been paying attention myself. I don't remember if level ups restore your mana and or health. Look at that. Leveled up. Doesn't look like it healed me. That sucks. It did not. I remember there's a pattern. I remember. At least that. Hi, Blossom. Little cutie pie. Looks like we're gonna find out what kind of damage this bomb angel does. Pretty significant. And yeah, now his gun isn't glowing. His cannon. Good lord. Ooh, massive crit on that one. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. I mean, it's annoying to have to run all the way back, but have you played a Sephiroth yet in Smash? I don't play Smash. I know, hate me now, but never got into it. I never liked fighting games. And I know it's different, but never got into it. The brawler type games. Oh, bro. Yeah, I know. It's okay. Is Sephiroth really that good? I mean, obviously I know he's good, but in that game? Seph looks broken. Okay. Just like Steve from Minecraft or whatever. Isn't it like the big joke? Steve versus Sephiroth.
Dodge this!
Is that even his name? fast for the sword fighter. Yeah.
Dodge this!
Edge guarding god. Yeah, I've seen that. Certain plays, traps, memes. Of course, you heal, and they all come back. Actually, I think if you go too many frames past, they respawn. That makes more sense. He's charging up his attack. It's crazy the amount of time and strategy Sakurai put into these DLC characters. I guess. If you want to keep your game going, and it's a franchise that
Dodge this!
is huge amongst Nintendo players. I mean, back to like GameCube and 64 was it on too? It's good to kill those things in one hit. Dragon Warrior's hero is so stupid. The kid alone holds the power of instant kill. Well, yeah. And it's legal in tournaments. That doesn't make much sense.
Dodge this!
I mean, like, what kind of prep work does it take for him to be able to utilize that power and get an instant kill? I mean, does it require a lengthy setup? Plus, he has access to items and abilities with spells. It's not okay. That doesn't sound very fair.
Dodge this!
All he needs to do is scroll through and activate it. It's one of his spells. It's not what it kind of is a setup, I guess. It has a low percent to hit, or it has a low percent at high HP, but it goes up the lower hits. Okay.
Dodge this!
I'm sure they have different tournaments that are illegal to use these characters, but the only really balanced one is Banjo. Okay. I just don't see why it would be fair to have these broken characters allowed in a tournament, but I guess all All's fair in love and war, right? Damn, their crit was strong. It's 12 damage. Get out of here. Oh. That happens more often than you'd expect. Jesus. There's so many enemies now. I have to be getting close to an altar. Of course it wouldn't hit.
Dodge this!
On the levels some of these people are playing, they know how to counter it. Yeah, well that's the thing, I mean, get good, right? Get good, noob, or whatever they say. Damage from Ruby saved us. It's fantastic. Yeah, the mask is thinking deal, absolutely. Oh my god! This looks like the right way. To a statue, maybe? No? Look at that. Have I not completed something? Oh, yeah, it was the right way. And I think I missed something. There's a hidden passage. And we must search this room thoroughly to find it, my boy. Okay. So, when it says 7th floor, ancient writings tell of a hidden passage on top, so this must be the place. Okay, I can go without him. Probably not smart. I did save. Idalara, thank you for joining.
Dodge this!
Whew. The damage. I'm just gonna leave it. Let's go. Goodbye. Ooh, more peeps. That's right. Bring them in. We're wrapping this up in a minute, but that's okay. So we went all the way out of our way for a starlight. Oh no. Oh no. Danger, danger. Uh-oh. Nope. I'm done. Okay, so we're gonna get back to where I was. What was Prime? Stop spamming. Oh god, not again. And why 63 messages were deleted? Like that, in that time, from 55 to 63. Like I wonder who's chatting and it's getting knocked down. I'm gonna have to take a look. Alright, well, I saved it just prior to this. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. In the next episode, we will search the top of the spire, find out where that light came from, probably meet the destroyer. I'm thinking probably Galleon. More than likely see Luna, or Althena, as they call her, and then see what happens in part 2. You can join me. I'm on at least 3 nights a week. I usually stream around 8 o'clock. If you want to see more, make sure you hit the follow button. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like, subscribe, hit the notification icon so that you're alerted when I stream. I appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with me today. It's much appreciated. If you have any comments, any critiques, I'd be super happy to listen to them as I'm new to this. And again, thank you. Good night, Phobos. Good night, Sis. Have a great night. Emrod, Unfirth, I know you're out there. Have a good night. And everyone else,